I think you can share your screen now. Let's start. So just give your explanation before the fully commencement by it.
All right. Okay. Yep. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Someone should communicate to me if you can
Not
see.
yet, not yet. Good evening.
I can
Not
see
yet.
it.
Good evening. Not yet.
Okay. So good evening everybody. So last week we last week now, Monday we treated strings, we did strings, we did data type. Let me check. We also did a little about list. Um, so okay, we did string. Okay, we talked about data type when we said that data types. We talk about the type of data type. Python data type are used to define the type of a variable, and then we talk of what data type in Python is. Talk of numeric data type. So we have integer, float, complex. We have string data type. We have string. We have sequential type. List, tuples, range, binary, and the rest. So assume to you are in class today, so you are going to benefit this one. There was the last one I actually wanted to explain before the end of before I left data type, which was the Boolean data type. See it here, Boolean data type. So basically in Boolean data type, let me type it. I want us to see something from the net. What what is Boolean? Okay, so I want us to see what a Boolean value is. Sorry about that. Sorry. Yes. Sorry. I had to attend to an issue. So the Boolean value is a data type that represents a logical state, specifically either true or false. It's named after a mathematical George Boole, who developed a system of algorithms for logic. So basically, what I want us to understand is a Boolean values they carry true or false values. They carry true or false. as we keep on coding. So declare any variable. For instance, here I declare the variable to true, or let me use false. Um, or let me use something else. So let's wait for it. So Boolean data value basically is either a true or false value. And when we search for the data type, it will give us either good, a mark. So let's check for data type. So for type, to get the type, remember I told you last week, you just have to type, then input this. So good. So it will give you what? It's a Boolean value. So it can either be a true. So I believe you can hear me. That's what I wanted to explain in the last class. So today's
Yes, I can hear you.
class is going to begin in. Just want wait. Please wait for me. Let me go to the WhatsApp. Inform them that we have started class. And I also want to drop a notification there quickly before I come back. Because, yes.
And when the one that sends certificate, send text say me and five I go. You know, I don't know. When
So okay, you are still the only one in class. Nevertheless, let's continue. I'll do what I have to do today. Time is now on our side. So we start this class right away. Today we are going to be treating more on string operation. And the first thing we are going to consider is string index. String index. This is the first thing we are going to consider is string index. Good. Now, okay, while I was preparing this note, I wrote here that before we continue, it is good for us to know that strings are ordered sequences or characters, and each character can be accessed by its index starting from 0 for the first character. Okay, let me explain basically what I wanted us to understand from that. Now, it's the same way you write alphabet from letter A to Z, right? So if you tell even a primary school student to tell you the first letter, he will tell you that the first letter of the alphabet is letter A, right? And you tell you the fifth letter. So that's A, B, C, D, E, which is E, which is the fifth letter, right? So those letters now, they are character. We consider them in Python as characters, and each character can be accessed by its position. And that position, in this case, we are calling it as what? Its index. So that's basically what I want us to understand as strings. Strings they have are made up of characters, and each character has a particular word position, and that position is and that's the index of the character. Now, for normal alphabet, we can see that if you say the first alphabet is actually A, but then here we are talking about something a little bit different, which is still the same. If we can throw back our minds to primary school when they started teaching us numbers generally, we're made to understand that basically we have just 10 numbers, which has numbers 0 to 9, right? So number 0 to 9 show basically the number system. All the other numbers are a repetition of these values. That's the same thing we have here. Our index is going to starting from 0 for the first character. So anytime we write a character or we write a string value, the first character occupies an index position of 0. I believe we are following. If you are following, type following in the comment section. So um now, what is a string index? What is a string index? A string index refers to the position of a character within a string. I can't see anybody typing. All right, thank you. Now I believe you are following. Good. So what is a string index? A string index refers to the position of a character within a string. I think I've explained it before. The index is the position of the character within a string. So if we have a string of, let's say, Somto, you came early to class today and you have been consistently coming. So I would like to use you as an example for today. So if you have a string, for instance, string index, this example that I have here, over down here, a string is, I'm trying to explain this statement that says string index refers to the position of a character within a string. So this is a string. So this is a string. So the position of S is its index. String index allows you to access individual characters in a string directly by using numeric values. String indexing is zero based. The first character in the string has index 0 and the next is 1 and so on. So, okay, yeah, so that's basically what string indexing is. String indexing help you to locate a particular character in the string. So if I want to locate M in for instance, in this example Somto, if I want to locate M, there is what I will do that will give me the value M. If I want to locate T, and with the help of string indexing, I can form another word from this name Somto. I can form 2, that is TWOO. I can form 2 with my ability of with my knowledge of string indexing and other things. So that's basically, and I also wrote here that I'd like us to note that the spaces are also considered as characters and must be treated the same way as the string values. Okay, um let me explain it before we go into practicalizing it. When you're writing, sometimes you write a string value and it's not a one word. Okay, let me use, I can't explain this without doing practicalizing, so let's do this. Somto is a wealthy young man. Okay, let's do that. Good. Okay, now this is it. So in this string value, right, we're having Somto is a wealthy young man. This is a space. 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 And I said here that spaces are also considered as what characters and must be treated the same way as the string values. So based on our understanding that string string indexing is zero based, based on this understanding, it means the first letter here, S, is what? occupies the index position of what? Of 0, right? It occupies the index position of 0. So if I want to locate s, I will write a function that has to do with 0, right? So okay, all right, let me explain this before we move to the next thing. Yes, so when I want to locate this position, this 0, O is 1, M is 2, T is 3, O is 4, this one is 5. So this space between 0 and I is 6. You will not jump the space and come and count this one to be 6. Here, Python is considering this also as the space as a character. So when you are going to be indexing, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The space is 6. Then 7, 8. I believe we are following. So that is that about. That's just a simple explanation of string indexing and how it works. So let's dive into its practicals. So this is a string index that I declared Somto is a wealthy young man. Let me edit this thing. Alright. Somto is a wealthy young man. Now, the first example I would like us to see, I say this is an example of a string index. It is position sensitive and it can be used to locate a particular character in a string. So if I want to locate, let me do this newly afresh so that we'll be following and we'll be watching how I'll go about it, so no one is confused. Is that good? If good, then let me see, type something, maybe a thumbs up, or you say good, so that I know that I'm not talking to myself in the comment section. Mrs. Abigail, welcome to class. I'm just seeing you now. Welcome to class. Okay, let's dive into the practicals now. So I'm just gonna copy this and paste this here. So we declared our variable. All right. Yeah, welcome. We declared our variable string index, and we said we attached it to a string value to be what? Somto is a wealthy young man. So this is our string value. Somto is a wealthy young man. So I want to index the letter S. I want to index the letter S. So another additional information I'd like us to understand is indexing is whenever you want to index, make use of your square bracket. Make use of your what? Square bracket. Your square bracket is close to your enter key. From my own laptop, that's where it is. I don't know for you. So that's why you can access it. You don't need to press any shift, it's just there. Once you press it, the open and the close will automatically come out. So okay, so you make use of your square bracket, right? Good. I want to locate the index. I want to locate S. Can somebody suggest the index value of capital letter S on the name Somto? Just type it in the comment section. Let me see if I've actually been following what I've been teaching. Anybody at all? Another person, I don't know whether it's correct or not, so you can bring your own input, what you think. So I'll try it and see.
My network is quite, I didn't hear your question, sir.
My question is, I want you to suggest the index value of S in this string. Somto is a wealthy man, capital letter S, this first S. What is the index value? If you have been following, 0. Okay, if we say 0, then let us try it and see if you are going to correct or wrong. Here, is that good? So I'll run it. Now you see it produce 0 to me, which means you are what? you guys are correct. Means if people are following me, thank you for following me. So I would like to use this for more examples. I'll definitely use that for more examples. Okay, all right. So this is just what I did here. I say this is an example of a string indexing. It is position sensitive and it can be used to locate a particular character in a string. String index minus 5. Here we use 0. It's just basically the same thing that we did. So more examples on string indexing. Say I declared a variable my string is equal to hello. Print my string this, print my string that. Okay, I don't know who asked this question yesterday, but I'm thinking it should be Mrs. Abigail. She asked me that why do I sometimes I use the word print and other times I don't make use of the word print when I want to get my output. So we are going to see how these two words, whether we're going to see how they both go, right? We're going to see the slight difference. The difference is not much, it's slight, and particularly to what we are doing today. So we're going to see the plain difference from that. So back to this. Permit me to edit this to one word. Well, okay, it's fine. Even that too, we can make good use of it. So the next thing I want us to understand is the next thing I want us to understand is string indexing. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. String indexing, right? It has a positive count and a negative count. What do I mean? You know, when we are starting from the beginning, we used to start 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? That is positively from the front. But then you can also count it negatively from behind. The first one here is considered as a a 0, but when you're counting from behind, the first character is considered as minus 1. So we're going to, that's why I wanted to shorten this thing so that we'll explain it more. So please just bear with me. I will shorten it so that I explain it more with a shorter character. So good. So now this is the word sumto, right? So sumto, the first letter occupies the index position of 0. So the last letter is what? This 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if you're counting from reversal, which is from the back, you are going to have minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. So, okay, let's come here. Let's come here and say, who is that? Shaibu, welcome to class. Please mute your mic. Shaibu, please mute your mic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, okay, let us do this together. I'm just going to copy this and paste here. Then I bring in my square bracket. So I want us to check for that of minus. You know, when it's coming, I told you that when you are counting from behind, you use the minus. This is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. So if I put minus 6 here, minus 6 here, it's going to give us S. Do you understand? It's going to give us the same thing as the initial one. Okay, now I want to use this and explain why I said there's a difference between print in this case. Okay, so if I put, let's come back to this first one. If I put print here, just watch carefully what's going to happen. Let's put print. Let's put print. I'll just put it here. Let's put print there. And watch what will happen. All right. So I believe we have seen the output. Mrs. Abigail, I throw the question back to you. What difference did you notice? What did you notice differently from when I put the print and when there was no print? What new thing did you observe?
I didn't really observe
You didn't
when there
observe
was
it.
no print. I was
Okay,
here.
I'm going. Just wait. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Just because of you, I'll do it again.
Thank you,
Please
sir.
be very observant now. I'll do it again. Have you seen this one now? Ma, have you seen
Yeah.
this?
Yes, I
Observe
have,
it
sir.
too. Okay, so I'm going to input the second one now. I want you to tell me the difference. Okay, I'm waiting.
Okay. When there was no print, it gave it as in an apostrophe, we call it now.
It
But
gave
not
it
that
as
there's
well.
print. It gave it as in like in an apostrophe. Like
Okay,
how do I
okay.
put it?
Oh yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Like a is it a list we call it, as in
Uh, the string.
closed in a bracket
Yes, I
somehow.
understand. I understand. Okay, okay, fine. Did any other person um get some to? Did you see anything other thing different from that?
Yes.
Okay, let me have your view.
This the one with print printed two letters, double X and X.
Yes,
Okay,
that's true.
The other one printed one.
good, good, good.
Like print.
That's what I actually wanted us to understand. When I didn't put print, it gave us one S. That is, he obeyed the last instruction. It obeyed the last instruction. If I remove this print, it's going to give us. It will give us only the first one. It will give us only the last one rather. It will obey the last instruction and give us only one S. But once the print is there, it's going to give us two S. Let me change this index number to something else. Let's use, okay, let's produce the word so, but I'll use the negative index. So this put minus 5 for instance. You see, it gave me O, right? It gave me O, and it gave me O, but I want to have a word that is like S O so. So for me to have those two values, this is the only way I can use. I have to use the print. I have to use the print, and I'll have S O so. I believe we have seen we have seen the slight difference between the two. Why the print obeys the two informations, the usual one only obeys the last instruction. So that's that. We'll be doing more examples. So over here, I say more examples on string indexing. Say I declared a variable my string int and I called it hello and I printed my string. This is just the same thing with what we did before. I said my string position 0, which is H, my string 4, which is what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 0. Okay. Mrs. Abigail, sorry, I want to ensure that everybody is following. So I throw questions to people. I want to use you to use the negative form of indexing and produce the word uh, oh, which word can I find there now? Okay, just give me LE using the negative index. just write it in the comment section or in the chat box. Just write it there using the negative indexing method from that word hello. This one I'm talking about now. So using the negative, give me the word LE. L occupies two index positions there, and you are at the liberty to use any of them that you want. Whatever you write, you are just going to input it here, and we'll see. So I'm waiting for you. Waiting for you. Using the negative indexing method, locate the position of LE. L comes before E. Remember that in the negative index, the last character starts with a negative value. So 0 is starting with -1. I think I'll give you enough of expo. So you should be able to do that. I'm waiting. Mr. Wike, we're waiting for you. We have much to cover today. Okay, if she's finding difficult, Somto, let me see what you can do. Drop it. Let me see. Just drop it in the comment section, in the chat box. Rather, drop it there. Let me just input it. Come. Am I the only one in class? Why am I not seeing reactions? I get -2 is for what? -2 is for what? Let me start preparing my slide. -2 is for what? Let's see. What did he say? Okay. So how about E? Okay, let's see what we have. We have -2. -2. And what did he choose? -3. Okay. Let's see that. What was that? Okay. So can you see your output? You give us -2, -3 for E. And when we did it, we're having LL. Check it and give us the right one. Please, my class. Oh, she was lost. Mrs. Abigail, I think she's having network issues. So to check it, what is it? -4, right? Okay, good. I think that should give us -4. Good, LE. So that makes me feel and believe that at least one person is understanding and following. So that's just it. So just more. Yeah, I noticed that network kicked you out. Yeah, you can speak.
My network and my phone has issues.
Yeah, I noticed it. I noticed that network kicked you out.
So should I
Nevertheless, you
still
are
put
well.
it on the should I still put it on the comment section?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Alright.
Somto gave us that one. If you want to do it, maybe just wait a little. I will give you another one soon after this
Okay.
explanation.
All right.
So, Yeah, this was where I explained it. I said Python also support negative indexing, where -1 refers to the last character, -2 the second to the last, and so on. Negative indexing. So what if you have a space between two words? What will happen when you index the space? Good. What will happen? So why I started, I tried to explain this. So let me write the code again. So it's not like I prepared everything and brought it to class. I want to do it first hand so that we'll see and we'll follow my string, my string 2. So this is just what happened, my string 2, and I declared it to my birthday. Or let's use, we have been using Sonto, so let's keep using it. Or this time Abigail. Abigail, Abigail. Shipping. Yup. I can remember I got this the last time I used it again. Good. So now we are going to check on what happens when there is a space. What happens when there's a space between two characters, two characters in a string. So in this string we have Abigail, we have hers, and there's a space here. So if you are using the positive indexing, we're having 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? That's what we're having. Copy this. So let's print uh, let's print something. Okay. I want also print practicalize the one for 0. So this is 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. It's running. Let's wait for the output. Good. You see that it gave us no value. It gave us no value because 7, position 7 is a space, so to give us no value. So if you want to index and perhaps we went and put 7 for h, neglecting the space, it will give you have an error. You have an error because this 7 is occupying position 1, the space there. More on this. Print fa. So I would like to form a word here. Let's form the word back, or better still, we'll do that later. We'll do that later. We'll do that later. So, but this is the explanation of the space. This is the explanation of the space. This is the explanation for the space. So let's move in between the normal print operation and just okay. We have done this. I've explained about this already. So the next one is length of a string. You can actually know the length of a string. Remember when we started earlier, we checked for the length of a keyword, and anytime you want to know the length of any keyword, the length of any string function length. So or the keyword length rather. Let's just let us do this today. Let me do length of length length of a string. Let's use the string. Okay, this one. 26 26 characters. This is 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Which means that what it counts plus the spaces. So it gives us, that's why I told you that the spaces are also counted among the characters. They are also involved in the character. So 26 is the length of my string 2. When you are following, give me a second. Okay, so that's just that about that. Okay, that's that about indexing. And okay, this final example before we move, we can form a word on we can form a word or we can form a word using string indexing. It's just basically that just you just have to play around it. For instance, in this example, I declared my string 2 to my birthday, and I wanted to produce the word yam, yam, yam. So first of all, I say my string 2 -1 gave me the first or the last character, which is what, y. A gave me my string 2 gave me the next one, which is what, a, and it's -2. The last one gave me m, which is what, index value of what, 0. So I would like to add before we leave this part that you can mix both the negative and the positive indexing when you are trying to index. Any of them at all can help you to achieve the result you want. Just play around with it. So you have to practice more on this. So that's that. String slicing in Python. What is the meaning of string slicing and how does it work? So this is more on string. In Python, string slicing refers to extracting or subtracting from a larger string. It's done using a slicing operation. This when with a start and end index separated by a colon. The syntax is string start dot slash full end. The start index is inclusive and the end index is what, exclusive, meaning the character at the end at the end index is not included in the slice. If start is omitted, okay, I'll explain this one later. So string slicing is like you want to remember in this last one, I said you can form the word yam, right? You can form the word yam. But then string slicing will help you to form something or get characters out of a group of characters, extracting from a larger string. Yes. So example, slice string. I wrote this slice string. I designed it to be hello Ghana. Hello Ghana. Now you say it is done using the slicing operator. This so it's the square column, the square brackets that with the start and end index. So we start here is what, 0, and our end is what, 4. separated by a colon. This is our colon. The syntax is string start end. Our start here is 0 and our end is 4. And then they say that the start index is inclusive and the end index is exclusive, meaning that the character at the end index is not what included in the slice. Okay, let's look at this. They say the start index is what inclusive. Okay, Mrs. Abigail, you can talk.
So please, I'm a bit confused.
Okay, where are you confused, please?
You were talking about slide string. As slide string, you are using to export a a string of a larger string. Then you went ahead to talk about you are defining, for instance, that you are defining a slide string as something that then you now talk about the 0 and 4. I think that's where I'm a bit confused.
Okay. Fine. I understand your question and I'm going to address it right away. So, maybe I should write this code from the beginning so that we follow. Slice. So this is the name of the variable. Now I'm declaring it to. Let me use something new now. Hello, Abigail. Hello, John. Let's use hello, Abigail. Right? Yes. Good. So, nope. I don't want to. Let's come back to this. So now, slicing index, they say that we're made to understand that it use an operator this, which is a square bracket, with a start and end index. So, say I want to write, sorry, I want to slice, this hello word. I want to slice the word hello. I want to slice the word hello from the string hello Abigail. So this is what I'm going to do. First of all, I'll write string. I'll write the variable name. I'll bring in my square bracket, right? So for me to slice the word Abigail, for me to slice the word hello rather, I have to input the start position, which of the first character, which is what 0, and that's for H, right? And I want to slice the word hello, which means, and we're made to understand that the end index is exclusive. That means it's not in the one that is being sliced. It's not going to be involved in the word in the result, right? So after my 0, I'll input a full column. A full column. Then the last one now, I want to slice the word hello. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I put 4 here, it's going to end at, let me put 4 and you see something.
Yeah.
See, we had, if I put 4, we're going to have, it's going to end at L. 0 will not be involved. But now I want to slice the whole word hello. So what I'll do is I'll put 5. Now this 5 is showing what this space here. As I was explaining earlier, and I told you the importance of the space. So once I put on that, it's going to give me the word hello. I believe we have seen. Ma, did I answer your question?
Yeah, yes, sir. Perfectly. Thank you, sir.
All right. God bless you. So this is how you can slice from a string. This is how you can slice. So basically, that was what happened here. In my comment, I said note that it will slice from the character before the end point. Yes, it will slice from the first before the character uh, at the end point. That's what I explained. More on this Let's keep this. I will explain this thing here where we understand it more. Good. So um I'm coming back to this. Don't panic. When I come back, we understand it more. I want us to come here first. So there are scenarios that there are different scenarios you have in this, right? So one of the scenarios you have is you can have a scenario where you want to retrieve all the characters. And you want to retrieve all characters to retrieve the entire string using slicing without specifying any parameter. This is what you do when you want to retrieve all the characters. When you want to retrieve all the characters, there are different ways to do that. And here I say slice string hello Nigeria. The first way you can do this is by saying print slice string. You don't need to input any character. You can either put this the double column without anything, or this, and it will give you that result. So let me copy what I did here and paste. Don't worry, when I explain that and I come back, we'll understand this one better. So this is it. I want to retrieve the whole of that. So what am I going to do? I'll say print slice, right, and my full column. So I can put, once I just input anything there, the result is going to give me hello Abigail. It has retrieved all the entries, right, in the original word, in the original string, So this is how you can retrieve all the entries. You can either do this or even if you write double column, you have the same answer. You have the same result. Hello Abigail, right? So now get characters at specific intervals. Okay, this is the one I want us to look at now. If you want to get characters at specific intervals, getting characters at specific intervals. Okay, no, not that. Let me copy this. Getting characters at specific intervals. Now, when you want to get a particular character, was it hello Nigeria? Coming. Don't have time, so I'll have to rush. Please follow me keenly. This one is a little bit complex, so I would like you to follow as I explain through. When you want to get a character at specific intervals, this is the first possible scenario, or this can be one, but I chose to use two now. If you read what I wrote here, I say every second character will be printed. The first character is written first, then the counting begins. If I run this thing, it will give me, let's run it. It gave me HLONGRA. Yeah, it doesn't really make any meaning. Depends on what you want and what you're looking for that you're going to use it. So I said that the first character is written first. The first character here is what? H. Follow me keenly because this one is a little bit complex. If you're not following, you wouldn't understand. I said the first character is what? H, right? The first character is H. I say the first character is written first, then the counting begins. And how is the counting done? Every second character will be what? Will be printed. So why are we using the second character? We are using the second character because there's what? There is three, there's two here. If it is three that is there, every third character will be printed. if it is 4, every fourth character will be printed. I believe we are following. So I go again. Every second character will be printed. The first character is written first. The first character here is H. So this every second character will be printed. So this is what? 1, 2. We have what? L, right? 1, 2. L. 1, 2. We have what? 0. This space 1, 2. We have what? N. And this one N. 1, 2. We have what? G. 1, 2. We have what? R. 1, 2. We have what? A. If you understood what I said, I want to see understood or understand in the chat box. Or if you didn't understand, raise up your hand so that I explain again. Okay. So I believe you understood too. Good. So that's the first example. Let's look at the next one. The next example here, print slice this. Let me just copy it. By now, I believe we don't have issues with me typing it again. So I can copy it and you understand. Now let's read what I wrote here. I say every third character from index 0 to 8 exclusive will be printed. Let me add this. Will be printed. Good. So now this is what happens. The difference between the first and the second one is this. The first one did not give us a start and end position, right? So it went through all from hello to the end of Nigeria. But then from this second one, it's giving us that we should start at position 0 and end at position 3. And this last value tells us about every third character will be printed. Are we following? Every third character will be what? Printed. So let's take that. If we say we're starting from position 0 and ending at position 8, means this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have to stop at what? G, right? But remember that the end position is what? Exclusive. It's exclusive. So let's try and bring out the output. Our first position, remember the first character is written first. First character here is what? H, right? H comes. And so the third character now, 1, 2, 3. 1 after the first character, this is 1, 2, 3, which is what? L. We write L. This then the second set now, this is 1, 2, 3, which is what? N. And it is going to end there because we are stopping at character number 8. And after N, we don't have another third character before G again. So this is the result we have. I think I explained that to the simplest minimum. And I'm going to give us an assignment on this. The only way we can understand this is by practicing and doing it ourselves. So our test is coming up again on Friday. Please, let's go and prepare and practice the things we did this week. On Friday, I will bring out a test and get ready to write codes that day. Definitely, I'm going to write code. We did a lot of coding today and this week, basically. So I'm going to write code. I believe we are following. So basically, that's that. Okay, I'll go back to what I said I was going to explain. Oh, Jesus. 7 minutes. Oh, my God. All right. Nice. Good. So I go back to what I said I was going to explain, which is which is this one. So I'll explain this, then move to membership of a string. Membership of a string is not long, concatenation is not long. So I declare this variable. Anytime but I want to do it, I want to write it afresh so that you will know when you are seeing plenty code, you can be there's how you'll be feeling intimidated or confusing, especially when you don't understand it. So let me just copy and paste it to make the word a little bit easier. So I declare this variable slice string is equal to hello Nigeria, right? So and I said that I now print slice string from position 0 to what? To 5, right? I think I've explained this one before. This one is going to give us the word hello. It's giving us the word hello. This was what I explained before. Yes. This means get all characters before position 5. That's the meaning. Get all characters before position 5. So the second scenario says, okay, the second scenario, I'm going to print position 6 to 13. If this was position 5 and I want to print position 6 to 13, this is 5 here, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 ends at let me check something. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.